Agnes Nikiria, yeah,
Yes, Nakiria.
who is has an incredible legal background. And so many people in Uganda, where she's from, do not have any representation, maybe more than 90% of the prisoners. And so she's going to tell us what she has done, which is just astonishing. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello and good evening, everyone. Today, I'm here on behalf of the African Prisons Project to share a vision of prisons as places of positive transformation and prisoners and prison staff as change agents in their communities and nations. Like most prison services around the world, prisons in Africa face great challenges. In Uganda, where I come from, 45,000 men and women are held in overcrowded prisons built to house just 16,000. This is partly because most people are unable to afford the services of a lawyer. Over a half are merely awaiting trial. Can I just get someone to help me with? I know I was born in the technology era, but this sometimes bullies me a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. As I mentioned, in Uganda today, over 45,000 men and women are held in prisons built to accommodate just 16,000. Most people are unable to afford the services of a lawyer. Today, I'm here to share with you how our solution, with its proven record of success, can serve as a model for the world to transform its prisons into incubators of true, positive, and lasting reform. For example, Susan is one of our students supported by the African Prisons Project to study law. She was the lead petitioner in a 2009 landmark case that led to the abolition of the mandatory death penalty in Uganda. She has become a leader of reform and rehabilitation in her prisons. Her fellow inmates rely on her for legal guidance and support, and she aspires to promote the rights of women upon her release. Otim is a prison officer trained by the African Prisons Project as a prison human rights advocate, providing basic legal advice and support and liaising on behalf of our inmates who are unable to afford the services of a lawyer. With their support, 1,300 inmates have been released who had been awaiting trial for a very long period of time. Moses is an ex-inmate and a recent graduate of law. He is serving as a member of the unit disciplinary court in the army. Our students have made significant impact. They have supported and provided legal counsel to 638 people. With the support of the University of London, law firms, and the judiciary, we are making significant widespread impact. Today, we ask you for three things. First, we ask that you invite us to your countries to train and equip change makers and future leaders in your prisons. We ask you to fund us to support the training of more prisoners and prison staff to ensure that they address the legal, health, and access to justice needs and education needs in their communities. We ask you to speak to policymakers in your countries to convince them to invest more into education and leadership programs in prisons. Thank you so much for your time and commitment to collaborate, and I look forward to speaking with you and sharing with you about the fantastic stories that we have. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes. Okay, Tariq. Tariq is coming up. So, prisoners defending themselves with amazing curriculums and trainings. So next up,